Peace, love and light. This is David here with another of the streams where you can get one free reading. I have a tarot or numerology, and if anybody would like an expanded or an extra free card reading, that's £5. For a larger spread, that is £20. We have a sale on all readings at the moment until the end of the month, so take advantage of that. Hello, Bahona. How are you? And how can I help you? I'm not doing this. Can you watch it? Oh, we're both doing this. Thank you, Bob. Okay, what's it doing? Is that right, Billy? Hello, Andrew. That's unusual. Yes. Hello, Sahu. Hey, Cigar. How are you? Go ahead and send your question. Make sure to leave a like before you do disappear. We are well, thank you. We are well. How are you, Cigar? And yours? Good. Glad to hear it. Hello, Mary Triss. And I'm well, thanks. And you? How you doing? Okay, glad to hear it. I'm good, Mary. How are you? And everybody, please do like the stream. Helps other people to see it. But also send your questions, as there's not really that many people, so don't really need a list, I'll say, at the moment. Oh, yes, she is. Yes, she is. So who's X-Field? Okay. X is feeling a bit standoffish, it seems, right now. Either standoffish, or they're at a place where they know there's some issues that could be present. Lovers is a challenge, so it seems getting unity with this person at the moment because I think they're more defensive in relation to you than open. And with the King of Cups and the outcome, I think they're going to come to a point of understanding where they're going to figure out what they do want, and then they're going to want to approach you. But your ex, Ashok, is not at the moment interested, I'll say. Not at the moment. Okay. And there will be no contact, I'll say, just yet. Okay. Will Mary see P by the end of the year? Will Mary see P by the end of 2022? I don't think you're going to see P by the end of the year. Your reading's done, Sahu. But I did tell you how he felt. Now, if he misses you, that's a different question. Unless the cards come up to show that. But at the moment, I can say no, I don't think he's missing. But yes, your reading's done. Now, 8 of Cups, 10 of Swords, and the Page of Swords. I would highly doubt that you're going to see P by the end of the year. It seems that he's at this point where he's walking away emotionally from the situation. Could even be doing a bit of soul searching. But with the 10 of Swords, I think this is probably one of your karmic relationships. But this person is, I think, releasing the relationship for the moment, at least. Because I see the Page of Swords there, which could indicate that you're going to have some problems that you may have had close out at some point between now and the end of the year. But maybe don't expect communication by the end of the year. But I'm saying it will come at some point. Okay. Somebody wants to come for cigar. What does cigar need tonight? You're welcome, Mary. Everybody, please do like the link, especially if you do expect readings or if you've received the reading. Show your support. Sahu, your reading's already done. I already told you that. Okay, Page of Swords. Okay, some information is coming up to go. Information that you need, which will allow you to be more able to chart your path in the direction that you're working or building or focusing on. Show me the challenge. Now, one thing with the Page of Swords, it's not going to be all the information that you need to fully understand it, but it'll be enough to at least give you an inkling of what's going on. Now, this could also be information, communication from a specific person. 10 of Cups is a challenge. Maybe you're going to receive communication from someone you've had a romantic relationship with, which the challenge is maybe you don't feel so safe with this person at the moment, or you don't feel like you have the ability to really feel the full contentment with this individual that you would like. Maybe siblings or family could be an issue in this relationship. Show me the outcome. You're welcome. Sahu, show me the outcome. Hello, Alpha. Show me the outcome. The Fool card. Interesting. I think somebody's going to be charging in, and it's definitely someone from your past, I'll say, and they're coming back in kind of indirectly or sneakily, hoping that you're going to let them back in. I feel like this is someone that maybe affected you very negatively, but they're going to be taking a risk here towards your cigar. So just be aware. There's someone that I don't think you really have the most feeling that this person will bring you happiness, but maybe they look at you and they feel like it and they didn't really treat you that well in the past. But I'm seeing they're coming back. There is no list unless it's necessary. So at the moment, I'll just do it. If there's a lot of people in, then I'll use a list. If not, then keep questions going. Easier to keep up with. But again, everyone, please do like the link. Like the link, especially if you've got readings or if you're intending to get readings. Equal exchange, show your support. as it's a very good way to support and ensure that other people see the stream. YouTube's algorithms are very sketchy, so oh yes, I forgot that you did say that. Hmm? See a pattern. Go ahead, Arthur. Okay, should I ask feelings or thoughts towards changes that are happening around myself? Hello, Denise. Peace and blessing to you. How are you? Oh, thank you very much. Very much appreciated. I'll get to you in one moment. Okay, I think R sees the changes, and maybe R is feeling a bit spirit of lack, maybe seeing you trying to stabilize and balance yourself. But with the Two of Pentacles, she'll be seeing it's like you're trying to get your life in order or trying to create more of an equilibrium or more balance. And I think this is going to lead to her wanting to reconnect with just showing the challenge or wanting to deepen the connection. But initially, first off, I'm seeing that it's making her more insecure about her own stuff she's not sorting. Ten of Pentacles is a challenge. So it seems, even as she becomes interested enough to approach, long-term security with this person is definitely an issue. Getting an investment or a commitment that is really going to be consistent. Show me the outcome. Five of Swords. So if you have, well, I'll say, if R has anyone else that they're entertaining, they're going to drop these people so that they can approach it. Or if there's any restriction or blockages on your communication, they're going to want to remove that so that you can start to move into a romantic situation, let's say. But yeah, that's that one. Hello, Queen of Swords. How are you? And one moment, Denise. Let me just make sure it's come through. Okay. Okay, Denise, how can I help you? And as always, thank you very much for your support. Oh, she just says active. So she is in with Daddy. Excited all the time. Okay, I feel like I'm getting into Monster Palooza on June 4th. It's a ticket at the door event. Okay. Oh, he reached out. Okay. Doesn't seem like a positive response. Oh gosh. Okay. Will Denise? My gosh, let me break to this. Will Denise get into the Monster Palooza on June 4th? Will Denise get into the Monster Palooza on June 4th? Hey! Oh, I get it. Because you can see Boss Baby on the telly, that's what it is. Okay, 8 of Wands, 9 of Swords, Knight of Cups. I don't think there's a high chance you'll be getting it. Unfortunately. Seems like it's going to be kind of out of your control also. And it could create a bit of stress or worry. But I'd say try not to worry too much about it. We have the Knight of Cups here, so I think this is going to be you kind of like, I'll take my attention elsewhere. Basically. But I'm seeing that it's unlikely you'll be getting into the Monster Palooza. Let me pull you crystal card. But with the Eight of Wands, this is something that... Okay. I think this is something very much outside of your control, of you getting into it. It's not necessarily anything you can do to change the situation. It's not anything based on you, but it's just, maybe there's just so much people trying to go. Eight of Wands, a lot of energy. Show me a crystal card for the price. Put the names. Rhodo Crowsight. Maybe there's someone you could charm your way in the door with. Okay, Rhodo Crowsight. So if you have a Rhodo Crowsight, work with it. 1 second. Maybe that's what that Knight of Cups is. Okay, relationships, compassion, blessings, love, and joy. It's through our relationships with others that we learn more about our own character. From a higher perspective, everyone we encounter is a reflection of ourselves, and the universe is placed around us as things that will help us expand our love and tolerance. We meet people we like and people we dislike. When we see what we consider to be positive traits in others, we align with these characteristics because we believe them to be good. Yet when we see what we consider to be negative aspects in others' characters, we refuse to see those same traits in ourselves because we judge them as bad. Yet the truth is that we each have each trait within us, either currently or in the past. Otherwise, we would not have been able to recognize those traits in another. You are being asked to examine the traits you don't like in others, and rather than merely judging them as bad or avoiding them, look at what they reflect within yourself. Develop a compassionate attitude, or developing a compassionate attitude will help you realize that often the judgments we make about ourselves are judgments we make about others are judgments we make about ourselves. My gosh. All relationships are a mixture of positive and negative. They help us broaden our understanding of life and love, and help us to see more of who we are. Now, there's an affirmation also. I love and accept myself as I am. I love and accept the world as it is. It's accepting the situation. Deep in my heart, I know that beyond my perceptions of good and bad, only love exists. So take the message for what resonates in that one. But maybe there's someone that with the Knight of Cups that you can kind of communicate with, which will help you get in the door. Maybe someone working on the door, something like that. And then with a Rhodo Crowsight, that's kind of like a romantic card. Again, relationships card. But look, it is. I see a lot of people going to land up to go. I see. Well, if it's going to be that beneficial, maybe take the trip. Get yourself down there, camp out in a little tent. Oh my gosh. I'm going to play on that one. That's doing too much. Thank you very much, Queen of Swords. Thank you very much. And Denise, very much appreciate your donations. But you still have a free reading also. So do take advantage of that if you have another question. And of course, Queen of Swords, whenever you're ready. Oh, okay. Or maybe you'll get another opportunity to go. Or maybe there'll be somewhere else that you can go again, which will allow you to network. No problem. Okay. How does RS feel about his relationship with Queen of Swords? How does RS feel about his relationship with Queen of Swords? Empress, okay. RS feels very attracted. He feels very content with it. He's got a lot of compassion deep down for you. I say with an Empress, this would be someone that they do value it very highly. Something that they would want to take care of and nurture and support. Eight of Wands and Eight of Cups here, it seems like you may actually want to give more commitment or more prioritizing of your relationship than he has in the past, show me the challenge. Even if maybe not showing it in the best way, show me the challenge. Security, Four of Pentacles. Challenge is creating a secure foundation or a stable ground for you to build off. There's an agreement necessary. You two to put your deal breakers on the tables, your prerequisites, so that you can make it clear what you require to be happy. They can do the same. And then you both move towards a mutually satisfying situation. Show me the outcome. Same time, money could be an issue. Money could be an issue, not having enough to really secure the funds necessary to maybe move to a next level. Show me the outcome. Getting a house or something, or maybe just being able to provide a bit better. Just this is the outcome. It seems that either is going to be honest and want to talk on a more clear or thorough perspective about where your relationship's going, or this will be with a justice, him trying to do you and the relationship justice. Sun and the Queen of Pentacles at the base. So this does seem like when it relates to this relationship, his mind is very warm. He feels like this is definitely something he wants to invest in. And if he hasn't been or been indecisive about making a decision, he's ready to do this now, to really commit and invest his time in it. Hello, Jara. How are you? Hi, Sabrina. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Send your questions. Send your questions. No worries, Yara. Chill out with the game. Ooh, let's hope it is a case. That could be, if this is a new one, don't jump the gun. It would always be my advice. But of course, follow the feeling. What does Sabrina need to know about the individual? She says the true love. It's about a relationship with her and this person she feels is her true love. Page of Swords. Energy is very nice. And I've got 6 Pentacles, 8 Pentacles at the base. This is someone that you do feel that you could really settle down with. Have happiness and build a stable foundation. Lay that first brick towards the future. Oh, flipping out. I hear you, Queen of Swords. I hear you. Now, Sabrina, you two are in need of more communication. So what's necessary is you lot to just let the communication flow. And it's going to allow you to have a lot deeper of a connection than it already is. But also to then have the serious conversations that are necessary for you to make a decision about where your relationship's going. I'm seeing this one develops quickly. Show me the challenge. But I am seeing there is a little something there. Judgment. So there's something that you need to know, which is why the communication needs to take place about this individual or this relationship that is very important. So it could be that it's something relating to a grand lesson that needs to be learned in relation to having romantic success. It does appear something being hidden or there's something beneath the surface regarding this person that it's going to kind of hit you out of the blue when you find this out. So especially through the communication early, all the important thorough communication, so you know exactly what's going on with this person, how they think, what issues they could have. Show me the outcome. Show me the outcome. But with a judgment. Ten of Swords. This is probably a karmic relationship. Not definitely. This could be the person that helps you to put an end to all the old lessons that you've had in relationships. But we have the World, Queen of Swords, Magician, and the Sword. And then the Ten of Swords that came up in the outcome. So I'm seeing that there's information that you need from this person that you can only get if you're thorough with your communication and you ask the right questions. But I would have to say this is probably a karmic relationship. This is very unlikely or true. But what you need to know, just ask the right questions. That's what it is. Judgment. You get to find out what is important, that is foundational with the judgment, to allow you to really see if this relationship is going to be the one that your true love, let's say. But 10 of Swords and the judgment, that reeks of karmic relationship for me. Queen of Swords. Some people are just like that. Some people are like that. I'm curious. Do you know this person's birthday, Queen of Swords? You're welcome, Sabrina. Make sure you're thorough with your communication. Hello, Denise. And you back. Of course you can. Go ahead. Send your question. Okay. How does Denise's management team in-flight view Denise very based on her career? How does Denise's management team view her at in-flight? Oh, that's nice. Oh, okay. Very good. Very good. I hear you. Well, your management team definitely likes you. Hierophant at the base as well. Look at you and say, you're someone that follows rules. You're someone that does things by the book. You've worked to get where you are and you've earned your achievements. And with the Sun card, they feel like you are just generally someone that brings the best out in people. Someone that they definitely would trust with the important job. But I think you might be that individual that brings that innocence and that warmth into the environment. Show me the challenge. Show me the challenge. So they definitely like you. Queen of Wands. Challenge. With a Queen of Wands of the challenge, I don't know if like you're a person that maybe there's people that are jealous of you. Maybe there's people that in some way are envious with the Queen of Wands. Maybe if it's directly just you in this sense, they could look and feel like, she pops up at the mouth a bit though. It could be any of those things. I feel like it's more possible a little bits of jealousy though. Maybe that you're that liked. Maybe there's some people that rubs them up the wrong way. Or again, envy is real. Real out here. Show me the outcome. You know, a person loves you and they know they love you, but they find reason to hate you because I want to be like you. But Magician, it's because you're so, again, you know what it is? When you're the person that's happy and positive and radiant and that just does your best and always has things come out positively because you create the outcome via your work, and other people aren't willing to do that, well, they can very easily start to focus their energy on you rather than on themselves and doing what they need to be doing. So jealousy is because they see the value in you that you may not even see yourself. You're not sure why. They are. Now, with the Magician, I think they really do respect your skills. They respect your skills, but just be aware that these jealous people might try to manipulate you or your situation in some form or fashion. 10 of Swords, Page of Cups, 8 of Cups, and the 10 of Swords after that. Interesting. Sorry, 9 of Swords, Page of Cups, 8 of Cups, and the 10 of Swords. So you might end up walking away from this career. Keep it 100, because at some point you might get manipulated or have someone try to manipulate you because you're so good at what you do. People might get so jealous. Oh, this is God. Maybe this situation with you and Vincent isn't really to do with Vincent. It's more to do with your energy. So this is that same kind of thing. People hating and they're trying to stir your shit. One of those that's looking like you're on the path to greatness, Denise. But don't let them worry about it. Don't worry about that, sorry. Because again, if it's 10 of swords and 8 of cups, if you end up walking, it will be in your best interest. It will be in your best interest to do. Kyle, stop trying to troll me. It will be in your best interest to do so. You're making up all this noise, huh? You're making up all this noise. You're making up all this noise. So, I wouldn't worry about if anything does take place, because it seems that it will actually be a blessing in disguise. I'll say that. Maybe it's not necessarily the career you have to leave. Maybe it's just that firm that you're working for. Maybe the skills that you've learned in this job that you can use in a different area. Maybe even to do something for yourself. Always keep an open mind. Of course, keep your mind focused on what you're doing, but always be open for other possibilities that could help you to get to different stages that you may not even have been aware and wouldn't be aware if you're too closed-minded or too tunnel vision. So it's like, it's good to be focused, but always just keep peripheral vision open also. You are welcome. That is my one job. Tell what the cards see. Or tell what I see based upon the cards. Tell what the cards see. You want to go on your doing this? Putting her down so she can go on a little travel. Babs, what are you doing? Talk to Kayla. Gosh, 47 minutes already. Oh, no worries, Denise. Thank you very much again. My bad. My bad. Okay. What I'll say is I'm going to ask in relation to your co-workers because it's a yes or no. So if we know it's not your co-workers, then it will be your manager. But the most likelihood of this kind of thing will always come from, or will usually come from those people that are working with you. Jealous because you shine, and they don't, basically. Okay, so will the manipulation that Denise is facing come from her co-workers? Interesting. Let me clarify. See what it says. Now, here's where we have a curious one. So, yes or no question. Sword cards are traditionally a no. We have a sword card here, but also in a yes or no question for 3 cards. 2 positive cards indicate a yes. So, interesting. Let me pull again. For the manipulation that Denise face at our work come from her co-workers. If I see source for it, bigger than that. Curious. I think it's not. Ironically, it might actually come from your management. Oh gosh. So maybe you're gonna have people higher up than you hating on you. Maybe they see your potential. Which that could make sense with the 10 of cups here then. Your co-workers are like, no, we love her. Co-workers are like, no, Denise, what do you mean? She family. Empress is like, no, we love Denise. But there might generally be people higher up that are insecure maybe about their position and your skills. Maybe they're just the type that like to suppress people's growth, and you're that person that's just like got too much potential. Everyone likes you and you're good at the job. It's like, that's an easy way to move up the ladder. It's very interesting. Let me pull your moon card down. You don't have to want their jobs. Maybe they just know that you could have their jobs. And that's enough reason for them to be insecure. Okay. Show me a moon card for what the listeners know about. Okay. Hold your vision. Hold your vision. So whatever vision you have, wherever you're building towards, whatever your plan is in life, keep focused to that. And even if you do get this little issue crop up, don't let it knock you. Again, this will just say that it's part of the path or your path. So maybe that's why you have to end up leaving this. Like you get issues based upon manipulation coming from those higher up than you. But even that would make sense again. So remember saying, maybe you can do something like this for yourself, or you're able to go to a different place if that happens, where you'll be capable of getting a higher up job than what you've already got, where the place where you're at, they're not going to want to let you up there because, of course, insecurities, envy. So that could be it. You have to leave because you can actually get more respect in another place, more elevation. You're just desserts for your skills. Which that would make sense. Because it's all good. Everyone likes to be liked where you are. But end of the day, it's work. So you don't want to be suppressed or have anything happen outside of your control that is unjust. And that could also affect your money or your growth. Because that's just not right. So one of those type situations, do what's in your best interest. Definitely something to think about. Definitely. Maybe book up your visions if you've not got that kind of aspirations. Look to aim for the top of the ladder. Yes, it was. It was. I'm very curious. Do you mind me asking when your birthday is, Denise? Don't need your sign. Just your birthday. Now in England we use the day first and the month second. I know in US it's different. So is that the 10th of February? Oh yeah. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, if there's any energy that's going to have a very high work drive and ethic, and someone that's going to have the potential to lead and to be in an authoritative position, it's you on the 10th of February, which in 13 signs would make you a Capricorn, which is the most money-rated, hard-working, driven, and naturally authoritative energy out there. So it could be that they see this in you. Again, they see this in you, even if you don't see it in yourself. They know that you're a natural leader, a one day and in a Capricorn energy. Again, in 13 signs astrology. I have to say true astrology because I don't follow the tropical initially. Probably wouldn't be your placement, but not necessarily maybe. But your sun's definitely in Capricorn. And trust me, it just makes a lot of sense. A lot of sense. You're a natural leader, you don't even know it. You've got the energy to be the person that's in the higher up position. Someone who could definitely build for yourself and work for yourself. So it makes sense why they are worried about their position, I would say, because you could probably easily take it off them, even if it's not what you want. But again, you could do this for yourself. So maybe it is to take the skills from the situation and either go somewhere where you'll be able to get a better position or see what you can do for self. But 10th house Capricorn, ambitious. That would be the thing. So aim high. Definitely aim high. Not like unrealistic high, so you end up like always automatically failing at your expectations because you're going to have high expectations for yourself. But just aim high enough, something that will make you really work and be extra motivated. As I say, in tropical, you probably are an Aquarius. In 13 signs, you're a Capricorn. So, in 13 signs astrology, which again is the most accurate system out there, actually matches with where the position of the stars are, the constellations, and the movement of the sun through its own ecliptic. Hello, Lauren, how are you? Okay, of course, go. So in 13 signs, Denise, Capricorn is from January the 19th through to February the 15th. Put you on the 10. I'm good, thanks. Glad to hear you're doing well, Lauren. Yes, it does, Denise. Yes, it does. Hey, I'll say again, ain't no sign that works for that dollar like Capricorn. That gets motivated for that money like Capricorn. Oh gosh. Want the finer things. Oh, why not? Why not? Okay. As well as just having financial security. Okay. Show me messages from Spirit for what she needs to know about her crush. Time Mayor Griffin. Ten of Swords. I would say don't be surprised if this person is more karmic than like supposed to be something real. Now, I'm not for definite. Seeing the 10 of Wands here and the 7 of Cups, so this could be someone that there's the potential for it to go left or right, up and down with this 7 of Cups. Many different opportunities for what could happen. But with the 10 of Swords here, there's one or two things. Either this person represents the end of a bad cycle in relationships, or they are like the closing chapter of your karmic situations where after this person, you'll know what you need to know and have the awareness that you need to actually be successful in relationships. But we'll know by the end of it. Show me the challenge. Show me the challenge. The World card. Okay, this is looking more like possible karmic key. Show me the outcome. Show me the outcome. Okay, 10 of Swords came out. The World is your challenge, which says to me that there is a cycle in relation to this relationship with this person, which is karmic with the 10 of Swords that you have not yet closed off. And this person, I think, as I said, they're probably like the finishing chapter in closing this karmic cycle of relationships for you personally. But you're going to have to make a head over heart choice based upon all the information that you have for this person, but you're going to have to really critically assess this person from an emotionally detached place. But I think it's going to allow you to kind of weigh the pros and cons and have the awareness that you need to, with the Sun card, achieve the true happiness that you're looking for. But I would say, I think this person is the last lap of the lessons you need to be happy. But again, King of Swords, evaluate all the information you get from this person and really connect the dots on a principle level to see if this is really someone you can last with. But there is definitely some karmic lessons here involved with this person. Give one a karma doesn't mean it can't work. It just means you might have extra struggles. Extra struggles. But then again, he said crush. So maybe it's not that deep. Oh, and in fact, since it's in the chat, the link for the sale for all of the personal readings at the moment. Do take advantage of that until the end of May. Hello, Sepia. And yes, via either if you want a Zoom reading, you can do it on Zoom, or you can do it in a private YouTube stream, which of course, if you keep the link, then you'll be able to rewatch it as and whenever you want. But if you live close enough, you can do it personal, like in face-to-face. But of course, most people on YouTube don't tend to. But yeah, it's really whatever floats your boat, I'll say. But it's by video in most cases. I mean, I suppose I've literally had one person only in my life ever ask and say, "Can you send it me via voice clip?" I was like, okay. But yeah. She got the onion. She got onion skin in the mouth. Yes. No worries, Sepia. Good luck. That I look forward to hearing from you. So, oh gosh. Actually, saying that for everyone, this is a tarot and numerology stream. So anyone that wanted to ask numerology, get a quick insight into not only qualities from your 13 sign, but also most priority-wise, your numerology, your birthday, and see how well you can know a person without actually knowing a person, just by knowing their birthday. And of course, the correct time. Go ahead, Sepia, send your birthday. And I'll give you a quick psychological profile, see how correct this is or not. But tends to be. Now, 29th of it. Oh, you're on the 29th. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. So you would be in 13 signs in Aries. Now, you would be someone who can be very passionate. Someone who gives your all to anything that you do, and you're the go hard or go home type. If you choose to do something, then you do it. No half-hearted. And you may not like when people are half-hearted in different aspects because it's a waste of time, of course. Now, as I say, I use 13 signs astrology, not tropical 12 signs. It's just inaccurate. But being a 29th person, you will be someone who's very loyal. Someone who definitely fights for those people that you see as your loved or close ones, and you'll probably be the person to take up a battle for someone that you love before they even choose to do it. Now, one thing I have to tell all 29 people anywhere in the chart, or if they have it on the day, is be very cautious of those people that you bond to emotionally or romantically, because you're the person that can overinvest yourself in other people and can attract people that like to take advantage and want to kind of use and abuse in some circumstances, because you're generally a person that can get a sense of fulfillment out of helping those people that you love initially. So you kind of have to watch because the 29 still equates to an 11 energy for deceptive people that will want to take advantage of you being on the 29th, because you got that giving type energy, and we're in a world of takers right now, socially. So you have to know when and where to give and when not to. But with that very strong intuition, extremely strong instincts, I would say, I'm going to be someone who is very sociable or friendly in general. Now, again, it's 29, so it could be dependent on your interactions with people. You could be less trusting than you were, but initially you have strong intuition. So if you trust that in any social situations, you can avoid a lot of problems with people that maybe aren't so apparent on the surface, but that via intuition you'll be given the insight about what's really going on. But hope that's accurate for you. Try not to give too much, but just enough for people to understand, of course. Full numerology reading gets you all the nitty-gritties. But yes, I do not use tropical 12 signs astrology because it's just not accurate. But I use 13 signs astrology, which is based upon, I'll say again, the actual position of the stars when the sun is moving through the constellations, and it will give you a very clear understanding about your life and all your different qualities as a whole. I'll say that. So check it out, look into it. But I want to write a whole book on it just to help people understand the different signs, etc. Oh, thank you very much, Denise. Thank you very much. Oh, you're in social services. So yeah, someone who may have a desire to really help people socially. Again, sociable person, as I said. No, in 13 signs, you are an Aries. So in tropical astrology, you're a Taurus. But again, from my perception, it's false. From everything I know, it's not true. But in 13 sign sidereal astrology, you're in Aries, which Aries will be from, again, April the 19th through to May the 13th. So you're finding 13 signs, not everything's all equal 30, 30, 30, because none of the constellations are like that. Nothing's all equal. Everything has its place, of course. But initially, thank you very much also, Queen of Swords. Okay. So Denise, you went first. How can I help you? Hello, Nimita. You came in with a crying face. What's up? 24th of March. Okay. Stay there, Nimita. Let me just take care of Denisha's question because she has donated, and donations take priority, and you're going to have to wait for Queen of Swords also. But okay. It's been so weird that I am in town by his friends. I didn't know if we look at it as a soft approach. Oh, okay. Is Vincent aware that Denise is in town? At the moment, has anyone told Vincent, or has he found out from everyone that he knows that Denise is in his town? Because he saw start on take it as a No, he's not. He might be wishing for you to be in his town with a star card and there's lovers at the base, hoping that you just pop up. But I asked for swords, and I see that as a no if I see swords. And again, all we need is 2 negatives for it to be a no. But that itself could have been the no. So that's a big no for me. So, which card should I put? Moon card. Show me a moon card, guys. Goodness. Thank you. Show the world the real you. Interesting. Soft approach. Maybe be more direct. You should do that. Again, you're a 1 day. And I'll continue to emphasize, in a Capricorn energy, bold and direct is where your strength is. Don't beat around the bush. Hell, call that. It's not for you to do. Of course, have compassion, but tell it like it is. If you want to do something, be direct and bold with it. Bold with it. Now, Queen of Swords, how can I help you? Well, that's the beauty of knowing the person's energies If I know your birthday, it's a lot easier for me to kind of give advice to help you more align with your own energies or your strongest qualities. Strengthen those or refine those and strengthen your weaknesses. Okay. Is RS ready to offer a committed relationship? This is a big hell no. Hell no. I think he definitely wants peace with the Ace of Wands. Big phallus is ready for it. But we got the High Priestess, the Moon, and the Five of Wands. Just one of those could be funky. But this is someone that maybe had some hidden motives, doubled up with the Moon card, secret intentions, and Five of Wands. They might want to keep you in conflict. Maybe they see you as an option, and maybe they want to keep you in the run-ins. So again, keep an attachment to you, but they're not really invested. But either way, the energy don't look good. I'll say that. Show me a Moon card. Queen of Swords. Expect powerful change is what you need to know. Powerful change. Interesting. But I would hope I'm wrong if that's not what you want to happen. But if I just look and see from the outside, that's malintent or just deceptive or someone sneaky, etc., etc. If they say commitment, they mean committed to self. That's what I'll say. Oh, thank you very much, Denise. How can I help you? I wouldn't have been so direct with that one, but it was kind of like that was very clear. The message on that one, so it's like call it as it comes out. Okay, if I reached out to her today, what would be that? If Denise reached out to Vincent with a friendly approach, what would take place? What would happen? Denise reached out to Vincent. You're welcome, Queen of Swords. What would happen? As I said, be bold. Lovers, Denise. Unity, union, positive developments. It seems like Vincent gets on his horse and charges quick in your direction. Jesus. Okay, show me the challenge. Queen of Cups. I think if you approached him at this moment, he might actually be emotionally motivated to do all these things. And it could be that he's going to be impulsively acting based upon his emotions guiding his actions. So he might be in a situation where it's like, especially if you've had in fact, you did say you've had a lack of communication, or you've been blocked, or you've not been talking for a while. You hit him up and it's going to be like all the emotions is going to flood forward, and he's just going to act based upon the emotional desire or incentive for unity. So it's going to be a bunch of possibly like, what's the right way to put it? His energy could be kind of strong in desiring a relationship or wanting to connect with you based upon the fact that maybe he won't see this coming. Show me the outcome. Wanted it to happen, but maybe thinking that I got to do this myself, and then you end up hitting him up, and it's like, bro. Three of Pentacles. So you will get cooperation from him. He will be ready to make big changes, it seems, to invest in this relationship with you. Big changes. This might just be the Tower, him not seeing it coming. It's like, whoa. I've seen it go well. I haven't seen it would go well. Show me. Link of advice. Yes. Reading. It's working with violations. Well, I don't know what your lot's relationship's like. I don't know how your communication is. So I'm not going to be able to answer that question. But whatever you want to say, just be bold. Whatever you want, speak direct. Make it plain. Denise, make it plain. A new start is coming. A new start is coming. So be aware of that. Interesting. Change the narrative and do the unexpected. Well, as long as it's true to your heart's intentions, don't do anything that's like, I can put it, not in alignment with what is your true essence. Be real to you. Hey, Capricorn, don't do small talk. Come on. Either have something to say or don't say nothing. That's oh gosh. Anyway, okay. When you got chance, can you explain the 45 versus 50? Okay, the 51, if I'm remembering right, that's the past, present, and future reading, which is based upon all different areas of your life. That one doesn't require a reading. The 50 pound one. No, doesn't require a question. So there's no question on that one, but it will go into all areas of your life: career, love, family, plans, etc., from past, present, and future perspective. So that one, again, is not really designed for the person that has questions. The one that's 45, that's designed for a person with questions. So you have a limited amount of questions during your time period, and yeah, that's initially hours. But again, 45 is for a pre-recorded, so you'd have to send all your questions with that. 55 is for a live read. So if that makes sense. Nervous as hell. See, Denise, you're sounding more like Capricorn as the seconds go by. Might have heard me say with that devil card, which is Capricorn's card, anxiety can be an issue. Fear can be an issue for Caps. Let me stop talking about astrology. I purposely kind of avoid talking about astrology because not everyone wants to hear it. But anyway. Got the right idea, though. Okay, cool, Sophia. Just like that. Yes, Queen of Swords. I agree. What do you say, man? It's okay. It's okay. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to cut it off. Come on, I like the booty bandit. I like you and I want you. We can do this the easy way or the hard way. I am playing. Oh my gosh. I'd say don't do that. Maybe just. We're in Taurus time right now, which will make it more clear why he might react so emotionally and move that lover's energy. What you do is just be like honest about, I've been missing you. I've been thinking about you, especially this whole situation that's been going on. It's unfortunate, especially based on the fact that we didn't create this issue. But I would like to connect or communicate and see if we can talk about what's happened, where you'd like things to go, if you do or not, etc. This is just me giving it like a little possible. But there's many things you could say. And she's right, it all starts with a high. It all starts with it. Just don't force it. Let it flow. Start the line of communication. I'm sure the words will come based upon the smile. Same time though, keep it real. If you did just drop like "I love you," I'm telling you, it would probably work too. It would probably work. And we're on the 20th right now. We're on a 2-day. Hey, that emotional stuff is going to be the best thing that will get you the best results, I'll say. Hit him in the feels. Oh, I could do numerology references all day. I just choose not to. It's like, give the people what they want. They really ask for numerology or other stuff. Actually, that might make sense why the Queen of Cups came out. Emotional impetuses behind things, because we're on a 2-day, which is a water day, which is an emotional day. Of course I can, Sepia. Of course I can. Thank you very much. Okay, last star sign reference, Denise. No Capricorn that's not interested in numerology. Just because numbers come from the physical world and from nature, and Capricorn understands how things work. The laws and principles that govern creation, so that you can have control over your life and take power. Unlimited power. And now I'm gonna change the record. Okay. And Sav is posting the 13 signs dates into the chat for anybody that's interested. Good luck with that, Denise. I'm wishing you well. Again, this is a day where if you feel a way, that's what's going to be highlighted, those feelings. I'm sure it will work out. This is clearly one of those. Somebody's got to break the ice type situations. Oh, careful, princess. Well, oh yeah, sorry. Sepia, it's £20 for a 13-card reading. But suppose everyone else is going to have to wait a little bit then. That's my job. Motivation. Careful, princess. Hello, Luna Moon. I'm doing very well today. How are you? Get him. Get him. Glad to hear it, Luna. Glad to hear it. No worries, no worries. Beep, beep. Oh, Queen of Swords. I did just see a donation come through. Thank you very much. How can I help you? Oh, for Lunar Moon. Okay, okay. So, Lunar Moon, how can I help you? Okay, thank you very much, Sepia. Moment. Oh, okay. Okay. Show me what Lunar Moon needs to know. The Scorpio person's energy or feelings towards them. Okay, I'll get to you right after this person, Sepia. Four of Swords, okay. Well, what you need to know. That's questionable, Luna. Anyway, lovers, Queen of Cups, and the Ace of Wands. So what you need to know is this person's feeling the attraction very strong right now. They might be at the point where they would like for you to get back together or to hook up if you haven't. And they could be really assessing and evaluating their feelings with that Queen of Cups. Again, we're on the 20th right now. Strong emotions. Ace of Wands, feeling the passion and wanting to take action. But with the Four of Swords, it could be that they're at a place where they want closure. If you've had issues, things didn't work out, maybe they want to see how you feel. Four of Swords could be that they just want to be honest about their feelings towards you. Show me the challenge. Could be that they're being honest with themselves about their feelings towards you if they were not at some point. Show me the challenge. Hello, Manishka. So the challenge is they're just kind of watching, keeping note, but not really doing. Three of Cups at the base. It could be they're watching, maybe they have other people watching too. Show me the outcome. But all watch and no do makes nothing take place. Show me the outcome. Show me the outcome. Kayla, you're doing too much, princess. Okay. King of Wands in the outcome. So he's going to build his courage to create an opportunity and approach you directly. So he's eventually going to be more direct and more bold. But at the moment, he is a watcher. But wants closure or wants to be honest with you about how he feels. Show me a love card for advice. This person's chemistry. We do have chemistry here. There's a strong magnetic attraction and passion at the base. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Very nice, very nice. Yes, he will eventually. Eventually. Kayla. Doing the most right now, princess. Okay. Now we have larger spread for sepia. So everybody, please be patient. Dominishka, I will get to you afterwards. Of course, donations take priority. You are welcome, Luna. Okay. And now what's next in my career? But the 14 card spread, it's suited more towards one question. I'll say sepia. So what I'll say is, it's enough where you can ask 4 separate questions if you want. Yeah, holding up 5 fingers. 4 separate questions if you want. Or I'd have to ask one of those in an in-depth because it's kind of going to expand on the whole situation for one situation. But as I say, I can ask those as 4 separate questions for you if you'd like, Sapia. Oh, okay. Well, they're connected. Okay, cool. There'd have been no way for me to presume that initially without saying it or asking. I'll say. Okay. What's next for Sapia? In her career. Also, okay, cool. Okay. Show me Sapia and her career as well as 5 of Wands. Okay, interesting. So we have the 5 of Wands, which could represent that there is some conflict internally about making this move back. Or it could be that there's a bit of internal conflict from Jonathan's side. We have the 10 of Pentacles and the Tower at the base. So this is indicating that if you two had a relationship where there was intentions for a long-term foundation to be built and something had taken place to kind of throw that off course or break that, then one person's conflicted about approaching the other person. We have the Justice here to kind of communicate about where their heads are about the situation. Now, if this is just you in conflict internally about this career move, because this could be that directly. Okay, so this could be in conflict about this career move with this 5 of Wands, because maybe it's a big change with the Tower at the base that you're going to have to make going back to this old job. Maybe it's like I'm going to have to drop one job to go back to this one, and it's like a bit of an internal struggle about it. Why's the 5 of Wands there? 6 of Wands. Now, this could be saying that in your specific career path, you have the opportunity for you to have success and for you to be recognized. And it could be that whatever it is that you did, you were very good at. But maybe you had a lot of competition. And maybe this is you having the possibility to really shine in your career or at this job, but knowing that there's other people here that definitely are vying for that same kind of spotlight. With a 6 of Wands and a 5 of Wands, this is someone that has the capability to be recognized for being very highly successful or very capable in their position, but you're not the only one that's trying to vie for that spot, basically. Now we have the strength and the wheel of fortune at the base. So this could indicate that you have the self-reliance and determination necessary to see the positive result that you would like take place with that wheel of fortune. But again, you're going to have to fight for this spot initially. So, show me the challenge. Maybe there's going to be other people that want this job too. You wanted to go back. Show me the challenge. Let's adjust this. Interesting. So because the justice has come out clarifying the justice, you didn't have any like legal disputes relating to why you leave your job, was there? Or there wasn't like someone doing something or something unjust that happened towards you? But this could also indicate, with justice and a challenge, but it's doubled up, that getting fair treatment or a fair and balanced analysis or evaluation based upon you wanting to come back might be a struggle than just in the job. Well, just be aware you don't need to be going back to this job because you're still not going to get any fair treatment. This is doubled up. This is going to be double the injustice with the justice here, clarifying the justice here. So maybe this is not the place where you need to be going back, is what this seems. And then we have the 9 of Wands here at the base. So maybe this hurt you in the past, or this was something that maybe scarred or wounded you just a bit. But remember that thing I said about 29 energy? You can kind of bond and invest your emotions all in anything that you choose to do, but not always a healthy thing or the healthiest things that you can end up bonding to. So this might be one of those places where committing and investing your emotions in this won't be good for you because they'll maybe use, even if they let you in the door, maybe use you like the slave. In terms of unjust, unfair treatment, not really being respected, etc. But possible opportunities. Queen of Wands. With the sun at the base. Interesting. So this is you being in tune with your own, and Queen of Wands is Aries. Being in tune with your creative and your sexual power, being very magnetic, being very attractive, and I see at the base, attracting a specific someone. Maybe it's this Jonathan. We have this 2 of Cups here, someone that maybe you would like to have a connection with, or you have already a connection with, even if it's just, from your perspective, one-sided. 2 of Cups means there's feelings on both sides. But with the 2 of Pentacles, it could be that you get a change in the dynamics where it relates to the context of this relationship. And this is you adapting to a new kind of relationship with this person, which leads to true happiness and joy. But with that Queen of Wands, it seems like with the possible opportunities, going back to this old job, you will be attracting the person you want to attract. That will definitely take place. But at the same time, the job itself probably isn't going to be so fair for you. Show me what Sepia can use in the situation. What Sepia can use. So, makes perfect sense for this. This job is part of a karmic cycle for you. It's related to some lessons that you've had to learn, things you've had to go through, maybe to make it clear of having that self-love and self-respect to not accept less than you what you are deserving, or to not be treated in a way that's unjust. What you can use is the 9 of Swords. So this is acknowledge your fears, acknowledge the things that make you stress the most. This is kind of looking in the face directly any worries or anxieties that you may have, and then directly pushing through it, developing that internal courage and that weathering the storm with the strength to be able to come out on the other side of this situation, focused and detached and ready to do what you need to do with the Queen of Swords, focused on your plan and not being deterred by anyone, but also with the Nine of Cups, protecting your feelings to ensure that you don't get hurt by anyone else's unjust treatment or anyone else's behavior in general. So with that Nine of Swords, what you're saying you can do is relating to this old job, you're going to have to address head on your fears that you have and kind of mentally combat them in a way that with the Strength card, it really does rebuild and fortify your personal confidence, but also work through any personal issues that could be there relating to old trials and tribulations that you went through. Show me past influences. Queen of Cups. Thank you very much, Denise. No worries. Okay, where's Queen of Cups? Okay. In the past, this could be in relation to this situation with Jonathan. You could have been unaware of how to express your feelings, maybe not knowing the right words to say. It could have just been that you were really evaluating and trying to come to a sense of understanding about the purpose of your relationship with Jonathan. But with the Queen of Cups, there were deep feelings there. So it could be that maybe you were intuitively feeling like, I feel this person, me and him could work. 401s here at the base. Maybe they were ticking a lot of boxes that you look for in a person. Two of Cups, Empress, and Three of Pentacles here also. So this is someone that I do feel, even if you may feel nothing happened, on both sides, there's an emotional bond here. And with the Empress and the Three of Pentacles, I think this person does have very highly value you and would be willing to build and work with you in a relationship. Show me the future influences. Kayla. Oh, baby. Oh, princess. Okay, show me the future influences. The Star card. Ooh, interesting. And there we have again Emperor, which is Aries. You're going to set your course and focus your mind on your goal at hand, and nothing's going to deter you. You are, with the King of Swords, going to take the actions necessary. You're going to very clearly evaluate what needs to be done, how you get what you want, and you're going to plant these seeds. So this could be planting seeds in a relationship with Jonathan, being very direct about what you want. It could be that. This could just be that you're going to be really taking stock of and evaluating everything that's taken place within your relationship, seeing what could take place in the future, and coming back to water some seeds that never really got to develop. But with the Star card, I'm seeing that you get what you want in the future. There's a realization of a vision that you've had, or of a wish you've had for either this relationship or for this job. But again, it seems like the job wasn't really ideal. So the relationship is probably what you need to be in this position to get. Same time, I'd ask, do you have to go through the job to get in connection with this person? If the job itself is like not a really healthy situation. Show me Safia's opinion of the situation. High Priestess. You could be trusting your intuition. Maybe you do feel very intuitively guided. Or maybe this is you, opinion, feeling that you need to seek extra guidance. It appears, okay, well, that's what I can say. It appears a large majority more of your motivations to go back is because of Jonathan. Because we have this here. This is like intuitively, you're following what maybe your intuition's telling you to do with this Fool. You want this fresh start, and you know that there's a bit of an emotional blockage. But with the Eight of Wands, it seems that you have a large amount of desire. You really are passionate about this connection and you would like to see it grow. With the Ten of Cups, you feel this is someone that you could really have the emotional fulfillment, true satisfaction and bliss, a happy family and relationship that would really develop into something very beautiful. Show me energy in the environment. Seven of Wands. You never know. He might be having his own trials and tribulations at this job already. In the environment, this could be him having adversity, having issues. Maybe he's having some unjust things take place towards him also. Tower here at the base and the King of Swords. Maybe he's at that point where he's having to think about, from a very logical point, does it make sense to stay here? Because I'm seeing that he's possibly going to decide that, you know what, fuck this shit, I'm out. 2 of Wands. Evaluate, look at things from a different perspective, try to gain higher clarity over it, and then it's going to decide, no, I'm too good for this. Keep it moving. So you might actually find as you start to kind of go in there that maybe he's on his way out too. So maybe it's like you don't have to stay there for so long. It's just go in there, get what you need from there, which needs to be Jonathan, and keep it moving. Interesting there. But okay, show me Sephia's hopes for this situation. 10 of Wands. This is hoping that, in going back to this job, you won't have too much struggles. Because 10 of Wands is where you've got a very heavy burden and you've already got too much that you carry and you're already weighted down. So this is like hoping that, I hope I'm not adding to the problems and to the extra baggage that you don't really need with the 10 of Wands. This could also be hoping that Jonathan hasn't kind of dropped you or the relationship. Again, even if it never taken place, never got off the ground properly. Again, maybe you felt like there really was a connection there. And it does appear there really was a connection there. So this is hoping that Jonathan hasn't like kind of let it go. And I don't think he has, to be frank. Show me Sephia's fears. So again, I've asked about career and what will come up for Jonathan, but the majority of this seems to be in relation to Jonathan. But at the same time, if I look at that justice for the justice as just being for Jonathan, it seems you lot just need to have an honest conversation. Honest conversation about each other. How you see each other, what you really want. Just being upfront to see where the other person's head's at, because it appears they're in the same place. Or they view it from a very similar perspective. Show me this. The Death card. The World and the Death. So yeah, there's a fear that he has really released this energy of this relationship, or that he has closed off this chapter, that he doesn't necessarily have an open space in this world for that. Show me the outcome. Show me the outcome. Show me the outcome. 8 of Cups. Well, isn't this nice? Sepia, you're going to get what you want. So it seems you do have to kind of, you've left something at this job when you left and you need to go back and get it. And it sounds like it's Jonathan. 10 of Cups. You are going to have the feeling that, yes, you will be able to be truly happy and content with Jonathan. I think you're going to have a bit of an epiphany as well as an emotional release, which helps you to start to become a lot more emotionally rejuvenated, more innocent, feeling more light. And then this is that reconnection fully taking place with a lot more playfulness and a lot more emotional openness and receptivity. With also lessons being gained and learned from the situation, feeling very comfortable and content and loved, but also a commitment is going to take place, it appears. Commitment is going to take place. A new path is starting up for you. New path in love, it seems. With a very deep relationship being formed due to clearly expressing your feelings for each other and evaluating what needs to be done to keep the relationship stable, but also keeping optimism, complete optimism and happiness and joy about the possible outcome. So it does appear good things are coming. Show me a crystal card. First phase reading. Citrine. Ooh, very good card. Very, very good card. Again, I would have to say, try and look and see if you can find him on social media or something. So you'd have to go through some situation with a job. Anyway, keywords: wealth, creativity, abundance, and healing. Work with a citrine right now. Your financial concerns will soon begin to dissolve as a steady stream of abundance starts to flow into many areas of your life. This is not abundance solely on a monetary level, but also abundance of creativity and healing. Healing, main thing. But that star card could also be that. You're being asked to let go of any fear and guilt that you may be holding onto in regards to your wealth and prosperity. Be thankful for the abundance that you are about to receive, honor it and put it to use in ways that nurture and replenish your spirit. You deserve to be and have all your heart desires. Lovingly recognize the abundance you eternally hold within your heart, and you will manifest abundance through all you think, say, and do. Very nice. The Eight of Cups is the outcome. This is the outcome. That's that commitment that's going to take place. Now, love card. Show me a love card. Advice. Okay, that's very nice. Too bad you got to put it on. Trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. And this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. And you already know it very clearly. And there's a mirror card there. And Denise, are you ready for me? It'll be you in a second. Show me a moon card for advice for this reading. Meditate and contemplate. Connect that with you in the center. Balance spirituality and practicality. So this is very nice. Very, very nice. So, Sepia, if you go into this job, just be aware there's only one thing you need to get from it. And it's Jonathan. That's it. That abundance that is saying, I think you two are going to probably end up doing something for yourself. More worthwhile. And probably a lot more fulfilling and financially lucrative. Give me one moment. Okay, I'm glad it did. But you got good things coming. Good things coming. And yes. Look forward to hearing from you. But, okay. Oh, cool. As I said, look, I'm not going to go into it again, but you got the energy, Denise, to be one of those people that is very self-made, building an empire long into the future that stands the test of time. As long as you're willing to aim high enough, that's all it is. You definitely got the work rate. You got the self-reliance, I presume. You got the drive. Just got to create the plan. Create the structure to get there. Okay. Okay. You do. I almost could answer this without a reading. Not even almost. You're a one-day Capricorn. Hell no, you need to be direct. But anyway, I'm going to ask the question. Should Denise wait for Vincent to reach out to her as opposed to her reaching out to Vincent? Show me a free card. If I see source card, I'll take it as no. Should Denise reach out to Vincent? Sorry, should Denise wait? You, I accidentally messed up the question. Should Denise wait for Vincent to reach out to her as opposed to her reaching out to Vincent? I see what you're saying. It's always best to plan. Can you hear shit popping off outside? Okay. Now this actually appears to be a yes. It's in your best interest. It seems either way you kind of get what you want, because there's a blockage here emotionally or energetically that, although there's optimism, this is that stagnant or blocked energy. But the star card is also here still, the energy of the realization or manifestation of your goal. So this says it will work well if you do wait. But this could just be, it's waiting for him to also be completely open and ready and comfortable to completely invest, which will be when he approaches you. At the same time, I do feel like with the readings and what he said, he's ready also. But maybe it's, this temperance is his energy. He's waiting for him to release the blockage himself so that he's fully open and able to completely invest without any apprehension based upon past stuff, let's say. I hear you. Well, this is one of those, you don't need to force it. I don't feel like you'd be forcing it just by reaching out. Unless you're like, Vincent, it's time for us to get back together. I want to handle this. Let's go. Like, that's being pushy. But starting a conversation is not an issue. Would just be my opinion initially. But you can communicate without forcing things, of course. I hear you. I hear you. Well, as I say, I feel like either way, it works out in your favor. That's what it appears. If you reach out, he's ready. If you wait for him to reach out, of course, by then he'll also be ready. But maybe there's more or better results if you just wait. I don't know what's going on out here, but this is looking like St. Anne's turning back into the hood again. Oh gosh. It's like, yeah. I ain't saying nothing out there. I can see my man's watching what's going on. I think it's over there. No, you can see a guy just weird from where I'm sitting. Okay. That's the best thing to do, Denise. The best thing to do. Be open to the love, but don't stop doing what you need to be doing for yourself. Keep focusing, building, and developing more self-love, more personal power, more strength and determination, and all will work out for you. You are welcome. I didn't really give male perspective. I just kind of gave what I thought was logical in the situation. But I could always do that at a different note or at a different time. I know. Still, I try not to project my own personal opinions. I just give what I think makes sense based on what I've been given. Of course, I get what you're saying. But I think I try to be as balanced in my advice I give so that it doesn't really fall too much to any one polarity of a perspective. So it's just kind of makes sense for both sides if they hear it. Makes it easier for people to be more receptive, I'll say. But I get what you mean. I definitely get what you mean. And of course, can't necessarily disagree. I'm a guy. So but still. Balance is key. Balance is key. But acknowledging the balance internally. If I have to approach it from a strictly logical position, I could give that opinion. From a more emotional or sensitive position, I could give that position. But there's always three sides again: left, right, and right in the middle. His side, her side, and then the truth, which is usually found in the balance. That's all you gotta do. Time you do that, this person will be ready for you also. You won't ever come into union with this person until you're all the way there, stable and balanced and whole yourself, because they will also be a whole individual, which will be able to support and encourage the best out of you while you do the same, just by you both being yourselves initially. Teeth proper come out then. The teeth proper come out then.
Oh no, she's so cute.
No, look at now. 9 o'clock. You are very welcome, Denise. Always big appreciation and thanks to you also. Blessings and abundance and all the good things that God's got in store for you. I wish to you and yours. You take care, Denise. Enjoy the rest of your day / evening. Yes, Baba. I feel like we're going to hear something happen tomorrow. Never a dull day, was it? Kind of know, you know. I know, yeah. I know, yeah. Maybe I should call it a day. Almost 9 o'clock. Maybe I should call it a day. Almost 9 o'clock. Wait for dinner. Wait for dinner. What's it already done?
I just need to give you the
That's not.
on the trips. So I didn't take time.
That's
So
not
it's
me
really
then.
good to
So, people, I'll be on for another 15 minutes. Another 15 minutes. Anybody who wants to read in? That is your window. Hello, Jara. I'm still here. Just got it on mute while I'm like, waiting to see if anyone comes in. No, of course you can. Of course you can. Go ahead. How can I help you, Jara? Okay, show me what's coming up for Matisse. Show me Matisse's next move towards Lovers. So we still have that same energy. Attraction. Chemistry is here. Show me the challenge. Show me the challenge. Three of Cups. The Devil at the base. So challenge could be some form of addictions. We have the Three of Cups. Maybe this person has over attention. Where the Devil at the base could be like a serial cheat, to be frank, Devil and the Three of Cups. But it could just be that they've got a lot of attachments to other people. Maybe they're not the right to put it, monogamous type. Could be that. So it could be that with the Lovers, they're feeling a strong attraction, maybe a lot of passion or lust. But with the Three of Cups, it's not exclusive. That could be. That would make a lot more sense. And then we have the High Priestess behind this Devil. So this is like a person that keeps secret and has their own issues or attachments that they would want to entertain. Show me the outcome. So the next move, it seems, is going to be to try to celebration. Absolutely not. Because it would be the challenge. So the challenge would be getting celebration if that's the case, which of course is not a good thing. But the next action will be the Lovers, an attempt to unite with you. But the challenge is going to be, it's not going to be just with you. There will be third parties involved. Show me the outcome. If the Three of Cups just came out itself, then yeah, we could say joy, celebration, happy, celebrating thing, a positive social relationship. But that's not what came out. And we have the World here at the base. So there's going to be a cycle closing off. This could be the cycle ending of any bad times that you had. It could be that. I doubt it though, because we have all these cards that come afterwards in the end. The Ace of Wands comes out. So this person's going to come wanting passion. This is them possibly coming to see you. This is you searching your feelings. And this is someone being regretful and upset, but someone also getting shut out and closed off. And then we have the Judgment. So this could just be that it helps to give you the full clarity you need when they do come around, but I don't think it goes so well. And then Four Swords again, literally like this is laying it to rest. So I'm seeing that they're going to try to unite with you, and it will be on it appears, purely sexual level. But there's going to be a third party involved in the situation. And it's going to lead to you having to, well, it's probably you having to shut it down. But somebody closes it down with all this. And then World again at the base. Ending of a cycle. So I'm seeing that, yeah, this is pretty clear cut. The next actions. Have you put that stuff on? Okay. Maybe he does. Maybe he does. We do have the Five of Cups here. This could be him. But the problem is, we still have the Three of Cups of the challenge. So at the point when he comes, even if he said that, there's still third parties there. So regretting while doing it, kind of contradiction. I could regret something I did in the past that I'm not still doing. But if a person's still actively engaging, then that's not really regret. That's more maybe emotional manipulation. Oh, well, they help you to understand past issues that you may have had that as energy still plays out in the concurrent present for you. So you're very welcome, Shah. Very welcome. And keep your mind focused on what is best for you, Shah. That's one thing I'll definitely emphasize. But Denise, now it helps you to understand behaviors that you may have, that actually come from your past life. Now, they help you to reflect on where you've been, to help you chart your path, where directly you're going, knowing which things are kind of carrying on from last time, and also to be able to chart specifically if there's any issues that need to be released, which things they are. I hear you. Well, with your energy and your sign, breaking cycles is very important. Breaking the bad one, starting the new good one. So I can definitely understand the desire not to repeat the same mistakes. But everybody, I'll be here for another 10 to 15 minutes, probably more, 15, but till dinner's done. The kids are not around today, the grandparents, so I can do that later on today for you if you want. Next few hours. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. I actually do use the cards for this. And it's an interesting one, but everything that needs to come out will come out. Done it on myself, done it on my partner, done it on quite a few other people, and it's always, I'll say, surprise them how. Sorry to put it. The past life reading, you remember?
Yeah.
How some people have a lot of the same issues running concurrent. Ain't nothing changed. The body's changed, the mind has stayed the same. So initially, yeah, no, that doesn't really require any information whatsoever. What has she got? She got more than me. There's only this thing next time. Okay, well, I'll speak to you soon then, Denise. No problem. Well, that should always be the main thing. Growth, growth, growth. Expanding in all the ways that you can to be the best version of yourself. Which is what all my services are geared towards. Healing and growth and expansion. Of course, giving clarity people need, but so that they can break past the walls that have been stopping them. Well, it's £10 for a live, or pre-recorded is always the set price that's on the readings. So you'd have to send the extra money if you wanted the live to the paper, if that makes sense. She's going to break one as well. See, now, where am I from Mocha?
Oh, no.
Did I get broke?
Just one. You blue one's still there.
No worries, Denise, no worries. I can hear that. I can definitely hear that. Yeah, be careful.
can't pick one.
Hmm.
Sure, later.
Okay. Oh, I like them. They've got dinosaur scales in them. These ones have this one. What book? We'll get him two. We'll get him 2 pairs. We'll get him 2 pairs. Then again, if it's growing again, we'll get him 1 pair.
No, the room just gone. So he'll be
I know, but it
inside
seems like he's
tomorrow.
still growing. Alright, cool. Get him 2 pairs.
Which ones?
Oh, come on. Teeth and scales. Can't get him that one.
I think the basket size 7.
I could go with this, the Disney one. I don't really want to, but it's got cards in it. Yeah, they're both there. Okay, thank you very much, Denise. That has gone through. Yes, please. Yes, please. No problem. Mm-hmm.
I picked them for now, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Dinosaur and unicorn.
Oh, sure.
And then these ones as
One moment. Yeah.
And then the sandals I picked.
No, okay. No. Oh, one sec. Oh, very nice. Thank you very much, Denise. Thank you very much.
I'm gonna let the lady pick which one she wants out of them too. Someone's got pepper pig, they just plain pig.
She don't want to pick, doesn't she?
Maybe. See. You want to shoot some
Oh, so everyone, now I'm going to be getting back to the readings as well, the generals for the channel. I've been kind of forgetting to stay up with that, but I'm going to try my best to like stay consistent with that. So keep your eyes peeled, I'll say. They'll be coming very soon. Get back to possibly doing the love readings as well, which I used to do a lot on my other channel, but see how it goes. Nice amount. Nice amount, please. I literally did that earlier. I hear what you mean, Denise. I hear what you mean. Try not to be too impulsive, though. As a one day person from the next. Because 10th is a 1. I'm on a 1 day also. Don't let impulse get you into any kind of forced situations. All of that. Yeah, about half of that. Or what do you think I'll actually? Gets 3/4 of it. So 3. Yeah, gets 3/4. Yeah. Yeah, sorry. Don't be hasty. Don't be hasty. Do not rush anything. But I'll be available about. I just need to eat some food in that. About what's that hour now? I'm gonna say in about an hour and 10 minutes. It's about 10:30 UK time. So I'm not sure what time you're on, but we're in GMT time zone, so about 10:30, which will be an hour and 10 minutes from now. Yeah. Oh, I see. Well, I hope it does not disappoint. I'll say on that one. Thank you very much, Denise. And you enjoy the time until we conversate again. But take care until later on.